I know that when I talked to you before, you said it's an even matchup. Two very good teams, and I know probably a lot of games, whether you'd admit it or not, you knew your team had a decided advantage going in. That wasn't the case today, and you realized that, and it kind of played out as such. Is this the type of match you expected?
Yes, I really did. To be honest, we've been preparing for this game, for Penn State Barron, for these really tough contests at the end of the season and for the playoffs. So a lot of things we've done over the course of the year were to get ready for this game, and there's a reason why Mount Aloysius is in the top three. There's a reason why they played in the championship game last year. They're well organized, they're athletic, they're tough, they're strong, they're good ball winners, and we knew we have our hands full in this game.
I know it's kind of crazy to say this because they each scored, but it seemed like Ashley and Tiffany maybe were taken out of their rhythm a little bit more than normal by Mount Aloysius. How important is it for the other players to step up?
Oh, it's so important. We rely on Ashley and Tiff a lot, and they've done so much for us throughout the course of the season. But to have these other players step up like Juliana did today, it really means that we could be successful beyond just conference play and into the playoffs and hopefully the NCAA tournament. The more people that can contribute, the more people that can get points, the easier it's going to be for us to win some of these really, really tough games. But to be honest, I mean, it's every kid on the roster. There's 23 kids on this roster right now, and kids at practice are working extremely hard. Kids in our back four, our reserves, everyone is just working so hard. And if we don't have that effort, we're not going to continue to succeed. And they've been a big reason why we've been so successful.
Your team played pretty strong defensively, but especially once you got that lead and then extended it seemed like you put the clamps down. And I know that there was a number of key contributors, including Hawa, including Erica Caldro. It seemed like they did their job as well against a pretty quality opponent in Mount Aloysius in terms of their ability to generate chances.
Yeah, they did great. I thought the whole back four did extremely well. But Hawa really helped us start our offense in this game. Her ability to get available, get the ball to feet, and then make good decisions coming out of the back really, really helped us, build some dangerous attacks. And it took some pressure off. We started to lack a little bit in the ball winning side, and being able to play to feet and finding easy options out of the back really, really helped us down the stretch.
Talking to Chuck Wigle, the 8th-year head coach here at UPG. You have so many young players, so many key players are freshmen or sophomores. Was there any concern for you, and is there still going forward, that maybe those players hit a wall at any point?
To be honest, I don't think so. We worked so hard in the preseason and even through all of our practices. We're practicing at a high level, the effort's at a high level, and those kids have matured a lot. First championship we played for was in 2016, and we had a very similar roster. It was freshmen and sophomores that were getting the job done. And this group has, kind of exceeded them in numbers-wise, scoring, and even playing time. So, they've matured. I don't even look at them as freshmen anymore.
Well, there's no doubt that the positives that come from this incredible starter, you're getting recognition. Your players, your entire program has been in the headlines. But comes pressure with that. Has that something that your team as a whole embraced?
I think we were really, really feeling it. I would say right around that 9-0, 10-0 mark. I think the players were feeling it, and we had so many people that didn't want to be the one to make a mistake and possibly ruin that record. But to be honest with you, we haven't given up a lot of chances, only given up 5 goals on the year. One individual play is really not going to break us down. I think once we realize that and embrace the fact that all 23 are working and contributing, one play is not going to take us down. So, we're a little more confident. We're really, really working hard in those situations. And I just think the pressure now, it's a part of it, but I think we have finally embraced that.
Final thing for you. You mentioned Penn State Barron. That's the team right behind you in the standings. They're up next. What will be the key?
I'll tell you what, there'll be a number of keys. Number one, ball winning's got to be a little bit better. We have got to control where that game is played. Penn State Barron is very, very good in possession and like to get numbers forward, especially bringing numbers from the back. If we have the ability to kind of dictate the game, play in the middle third and play in their defensive third and kind of neutralize those numbers, Ashley and Tiff are going to get opportunities. Alexia come from that center mid. Our outside mids are going to get some opportunities. I think the biggest key is us being able to dictate where that game is played and what pace we play that game. That quick counterattack style, if we could play at a high pace because our fitness level was very high, I think that could be a successful matchup. But it's really going to come down to make sure that we have to control their numbers moving forward. And the way I look at it, if we can play in their end, that's the way to do it.
Coach, thank you for taking the time. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.